Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 5, Week 7, Day 5. So today, of course, we got ourselves the Arena event as well as all weekend. Has the same useless rewards as always. The, they're not completely useless, but the 3 gem keys, then the 10 diamonds, then the 2 event keys, then the 60 writs, or the, 60 writs. That sounds incorrect, but that is how much it gives. And then the 1 orb. And then it's not really worth going any further because the diminishing return is exceedingly high for this event. So that's pretty much as far as we go. But yeah, we basically did a bunch of arena this morning during that stream. And now we're splitting it up 3-3-3 to finish out the rest of it. 3 tonight, 3 tomorrow night, and then 3 on Sunday night. And that'll be enough to get the final reward, as well as split it up between the other days. The first 3 that we do tonight won't, because we did it this morning already. However, the reason for splitting it with the other 3s is the first 3 arenas that you do on any day, even when it's not an arena event, ends up giving you those extra little offer thingies. And hopefully we'll get lucky and get Imperial. So far, I've never actually gotten Imperial off of a arena. However, it is possible, just like how it's available here. We're more likely to get the pet, which I think I still need a copy of. Let me double check. I either have all the copies or I am very close. I think we're like 3 or less short. Let me double check. We are exactly 3 short. So if I get a bulk of 3, we're good to go. And then we just go upgrade it, and then we don't need to worry about getting that pet anymore. And we actually need that because it missed the scales upgrade. I don't think we need it for the upgrade, but the next thingy, like, we're not going to upgrade from it. But it's going to keep showing it to me until we actually get a 3rd one upgraded. And since we didn't upgrade the 20... that's true, that was this year. Since we didn't upgrade the Easter pet this year, we're going to have to get the Swampy instead, which is what we've been doing the last week or so. Should have it by tomorrow between the 2 offers, or, you know, the 3 through Arena and then the 2 through here. And I say 2 because the 3rd, I don't think can be it. The middle one is kind of unique in that it's, the leftmost one is just a random generic one. The middle one, if you have a guild objective, or a, not a guild objective, but a kingdom objective, it'll generally be the kingdom objective one. And if you have every kingdom objective one completed, it'll end up being a neutral one, like this one. And this one can either be another 3rd neutral one, or it'll end up being a specific VIP one. However, I do not believe this one specifically can be a kingdom-related one, oddly enough. Anyways. Whereas Arena is weird because it can actually be a mix of either of these 2. It can either be a generic one or a kingdom one, but it can never be a VIP one. So kind of weird how that is. And the right one can't be a kingdom one. It can only be a normal or a VIP. Anyways, we're here to do Arena. Also, while this isn't the last Arena event, this is likely the last Arena event we'll ever be doing. Just because once next patch comes in with Nomapalooza, which is either next week or the following week. It's definitely way before we're ever going to have another Arena event. We're going to have the Nomapalooza gnomes, and while they will appear in Arena, the chance of just getting them by spamming Explore, you know, with Quick Kill or PvP with Quick Kill, is substantially quicker than Arena, which gets like 1 per minute. Anyways, I'm not sure if I want Shadow Hunter here or Broker of Greed. What does this guy do again? Deal 4 damage to an enemy if they are, if any of them are Lycanthropy. Or if there are any Lycanthropy gems on the board, inflict them with Lycanthropy and get my mana back. This is so little damage, gosh. This gets a really big first hit and then does nothing. My big concern with it is its durability. Broker of Greed's nice and balanced as far as what it does between everything. And it gives a lot of stats. We actually got really carried with Broker of Greed. Also, we're making sure not to repick at all. We've been doing 0 repicks this time around. I think it's Spearmaster. Has a pretty nice true damage. We used to buy red gems, so if we had enough red, it'll just auto-kill the weakest. Unfortunately, it's forced to have to go on weakest. Still think it's worth it. Oh, we got a red mana generator. Nice. Exploded gem. Create a bunch of red gems boosted by Skulls Destroyed. I'm pretty sure we go for that. Would make sense with 2 other reds. And we got an infinite green spammer. Kind of like the worms, but different. I guess we go for that. Who's our tank at this point? I guess Broker of Greed? Also, why does everything have 8 attack? Except the rare. I mean, the common, I mean. I think we go with this as our backup plan in case all else fails. I'll put Broker of Greed in first just to kill it. then Warwolf, then Spearmaster, then... Actually, I'm going to put Spearmaster all the way in the back, I think. If I want anything to live, I want my spammy green one to live. I think it's how we roll with this. Weird combination of troops. We had a really good synergy this morning. Like, it looked like we made a hand-picked team. It was pretty insane. It wasn't the strongest team we've ever had for it, but it has such insane synergy. As far as the troops across the team. Like, no troop was out of place. Every single one did something, and it covered all 6 colors. Very rare for Arena, where all 6 of them are actually equally useful to the team. Because normally one of them ends up being not as useful. Oh, you do Explosion, right? You do. It's going to give full mana. Do I just buff itself? I'm leaning towards just buffing itself. Oh, you can't buff itself. He can't target himself, can he? Slight oversight. He indeed cannot target himself. Also, I just realized we get red boost ratio while having that. You know, if it wasn't for our common, we actually did get pretty good synergy. Oh yeah, it's a column as well, not a rope. I was doing that trying to get an extra turn over there. That would be a column. Slight fail. Okay, now I got magic. That does literally nothing. I should probably be buffing something that actually uses magic. Honestly, I almost want to put that in second slot. Buff it up before this thing dies and make it go crazy. The only problem with that is it would hurt our red mana accumulation rate. I'm tempted to do it though. Also, making this into our carry wouldn't hurt either. Putting him in second slot and buffing it like crazy. My only concern with that is, what if it dies? Warwolf will be very out of position. Unless we want to use Warwolf in first slot. But then we're getting rid of our mana accumulator, like, near instantly if we get destroyed. Which would not be good. We definitely don't want him to be first. I want something we can actually buff being first. Forgot he can't do it to himself. And ideally, we wouldn't want to buff the wolf because it doesn't gain any benefit from magic, which it will be gaining magic occasionally. 1 in 4 chance. They all should be weighted evenly. Gosh, I cannot talk tonight. Also, hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Easy. Hello, Rogue. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Roman. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Stats. Hello, Mister. Hello, Bill. And hello, rednaZ. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's reorder this team some. Broker of Greed needs to not be in first. Warwolf needs to not be in first. Did I just go Spearmaster in first? No, but then the other thing's out of position. Okay, I'm going to put the weirdest possible one in first. That one probably makes the least amount of sense to have in first. And I shall put it there. Because it gains the most amount of benefit from Broker of Greed. You can also do some crazy things with green initially if we want to take the gamble. You can also die near instantly, which is also fun. Do we have a drop? No. I was going to create a bunch of green for us. And also extra turn, unfortunately. I need that to miss so I can actually take the green. It keeps not missing. And we miss. Fail. Wonderful. Okay, well, now that that's out of the way, let's actually start playing the game. Very unlucky there. Who's weakest? Last slot. I would have to have 11 damage. I would have to hit 3 reds in a column. There's currently not 3 reds in any column. Close, but not quite. I'm actually gonna buff. Oh yeah, you can't buff yours. Ah! Okay, you need to move so I can buff Spearmaster if nothing else. You know what? I'm just about to put Spearmaster in first slot. I think would solve all of our issues right now. I forgot. If 2 of them have the same durability, it's random which one it hits. I'm like, oh, it'll hit first slot. It's like, nope, not quite. But yeah, Spearmaster should be our carry. I'm putting him in second. I think I'm still putting the other thing in first, even though it seems a bit weird. Okay, there's so much green extra turn that I cannot take because of freeze. as match. So hello, Hung! What would be some of the best troops to luck for if you're willing to reroll and repick? Anything with a big boost ratio. Or that can loop into itself. This being one of them, actually. But anything with board control, high boost ratio, and looping potential into itself are probably the main things you'd want to find. I still kind of want to go Werewolf in first slot. But I like the mana accumulation to have. So, you know, I'm going to put Broker of Greed all the way in last. We're going with this order. That comment still feels a bit out of place. If we can get an early buff on it, it should be fine, though. The problem is blocked by a billion manas. And our mana accumulator defeated mana is also blocked by a billion manas. Did it mana drain me? I thought we got mana free already. Who does mana drain? I thought we already got blue mana. Let's see. Should probably take some red here. What's the weakest him? We'd have to hit 3 reds. Luckily, there's 3 reds. And we got more red off of Cascade. I think we take green and hope for something off of Sky. And now we hope for pure luck. I missed. Oh, I put enough greens there that we can still make that work, though. And then we destroy this column for a kill. I explode everything. You're weakest. We'd have to hit 3 reds to kill. That is 3 reds. And now we buff you. We get magic. That is a lot of damage. And he's super dead with like 30 damage. Alright, this team works now. We just have to have our comment in a very weird location. That definitely was not intended to be our first slot. It was supposed to be our backup for when Werewolf died. But there's no point in giving magic to Werewolf. Which would have happened in that battle if he was in first. I wish we could actually get this thing buffed quick enough to actually use. And by use, I mean getting that thing on it before it dies. Which has not happened a single time yet. It just keeps eating all my green mana initially. What's his weakest? His weakest is 14. I would have to hit 2 reds. That is 2 reds. Get our 4 skulls. Gotta deny some reds, but worth it for all that. Do we buff first or just kill? Pretty sure we just kill. Should probably take green first, though. And he can't summon because he doesn't have enough souls. Keep forgetting that explodes as well. Oh, we got magic again. He is super dead. 34 damage. 20 base with the 3 reds. Yes, if you see arena in peasant, I mean a peasant in arena, a peasant, arena and peasant. But if you see a peasant in arena, get it? Yes, is very good board control. It's probably my favorite thing in arena. There are things stronger than it. So it is very fun to use in arena. It's like the only time you properly get to use it because it's bad so everywhere else basically. Alright, we have all the green mana we ever need, but all the skulls are nowhere near where I need them to be. And if I cast this right now, it's almost guaranteed gonna miss. Didn't need land. Okay, we can actually finally get Broker of Greed onto our first slot. Please, give it something useful. Imagine if it got magic and then we infinite loop. It gave it attack. That is probably the least useful one that it could have given it. So how are you still alive? Doing that for a small amount of damage because it doesn't matter how much we do there. Oh, at least we can hit it for one-shot skull now. Oh no, it's gonna get one-shotted back though. Oh good, it didn't go for it. Yay. Okay, do we have enough to kill? I would have to get 4 reds in a column. Oh, that's 4 reds in a column. The only column with it. For such a weird team, that actually did work surprisingly well. 1 down, 2 to go. I think we have 2 to go. It's gonna be harder to track. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And then another 3. If we did 2. Hold up. We did 2. You didn't put another 2 into it. You didn't do the 1. Yeah. We do 2 more. Ooh, Barghest. That's a lot of damage. That thing's pretty bad, though. It does gain 16 attack if it gets a kill. Though Barghest has double hit and burn fairy fire. Basically, whatever it touches dies. The only problem is it dies itself pretty easily, though that dies even easier, so. We'll roll with it. We got a really good team with the Jaguar thing. Warrior. However you say that. Not sure how you pronounce a J in that situation. Drain up to 10 mana, and then explode 1 gem for each mana drain. This in Arena is actually not horrible. Though its mana cost is still pretty high for what it is. I almost want to go with this, though I really do not want to block Barghest. What's your boost ratio? 3 to 1? If you were still 2 to 1 boost ratio, I know you got nerfed a while back. It was very broken upon launch. A lot of people using bots were using it too. It has really good board control with Empower. A lot of weird things you can do when you know every possible move with a bot. Let's see. Deal 6 true damage. First enemy boosted by gems removed. If we can remove 9, it will be 9 damage. Because we get 3 additional damage. It's really annoying to use, but I really don't want to block Barghest. Trickster makes me want to pick it because it won't block Barghest. 3 explosion for 11 mana cost isn't much though. Though that's not much better. Fine, we'll go with it. Oh, we actually got a Ogre. Ogre's kind of interesting. He has artificially high, like he has like the highest stats of any common, I believe. Like his ability was made so bad that they ended up like over buffing him one patch, and then they never really unbuffed him. And now he's just absolutely insane. It's pretty funny. Keeping Barghest in 3rd slot because 3rd slot's generally your safest spot due to how things target in this game. Between things that hit 1st slot, things that hit last slot, things that hit 1st and last, and other related mechanics. There's not too many that hit but last 2, and the ones that do generally are not in Arena, or you know, they're higher rarities. But there are some that hit 1st 2 that are in Arena, but very few that hit last 2 that are specifically epic or below. As well as the number of them in general aren't too high. Alright, let's just roll with this. Don't think we need to change anything else. Pretty good order. Do I like saying Barghest? I don't think I like saying Barghest. It's not as fun as Takaraki or Marilith. Those are way funner.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
We got a skull. I want green instead though. Also, Ogre's almost dead already. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We even get to target with Barghest. I thought we just hit automatically the first 2. But no, he allows you to hit any 2. I forgot he's even more broken than I thought he was in Arena. As well as just in general. It's actually better than a mythic that has a similar mechanic. I forget the name of that mythic, but there's like a mythic that has like a double hitting thing. That has like Fairy Fire Burn, but I think it does it based on extra turn or something. And Barghest is like 1,000 times better. Also, he just got a resummon. That's kind of annoying because that thing's actually relatively tanky. And he's about to cast again. I really don't want to have to waste an ability on it, so luckily we got a skull. And another skull. And everything a touch. There's a small chance that one lives. I should die. Does not get to help the summon, though. What's your convert again? Green to red. That doesn't really do too much, hopefully. Also, luckily he went for that instead of killing us. Do I go for Skull here, or do I go for his ability? Or do we go for both? I feel very tempted to go for his ability here. Luckily he didn't do anything crazy from Cascade. Like get a skull into a skull into a skull. I wouldn't put it past the AI to do that. Hello, Seth. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Defiant. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. You've been playing your Gems of War muted for a while and almost forgot what some of the troops sound like. Yeah, they have been recycling quite a bit of sounds, though they did add a few newer ones. Though not too many. But I always play with sound these days. I normally have it very low, but I normally have it on. Mostly because there are a few audio cues within the game that are nice to have. Also, they're changing the audio cue for what's it called? The new effect, the Lycanthropy effect next patch. I'm not quite sure what it sounds like though. But they did mention they are changing it to make it more noticeable. There's quite a few audio cues in the game. If you always play with audio, you kind of notice them. The most relevant ones are the ones for when there's a gnome, and a few of the stats effects to just make it easier to know when the stats effects hits the specific one. The second day of Mother of Darkness, and you've realized she's just like Phoenicia. Unfortunately, S tier, but needs kingdom upgrades and Nisha medals. It's not exactly like Phoenicia, but it has like a concentrated true damage. It's kind of like a inverse Weaver, is how I kind of see it. Like they're both a true damage option that is dependent on getting a kill to get their full value. The main difference is Weaver has stealthy into a... Actually, they might both have stealthy, actually. But the main difference... They're actually really similar now that I think about it. But the main difference is she doesn't have Impervious. And doesn't have any kind of like stats effect or have a good summon. Whereas Weaver has all that. But aside from that, they're very similar. Weaver just has a bunch of extra stuff on top of it that makes it even better. But they do have a lot of similarities. They're both a double true damage hitting troop that is dependent on getting a kill to get full value while also having stealthy. So quite a few similarities, at least, between those two. But Weaver's still way better. The Mother of Darkness is used for a very unique team that is stronger than any Weaver team. But generally speaking, Weaver is better. Like if you were to just plop it in a random team, Weaver can function in basically any team in existence. Reminds me a lot of Gorgotha in that way. Though probably because the ability when it gets a kill is Gorgotha. With a billion extra stuff. Just without the skull reduction. Though it doesn't matter because it summons something that does triple damage on skulls. Which is basically like 75% damage inverse. It protects in reverse. By doing damage. It protects you with sheer damage. Let's see. When your other classes in Puzzle Quest 3 reach clear chapter 15, all their EXP goes to your Citadel. No, it does not require you to complete out the storyline to get their EXP to go into Citadel. Every hero class that you have, once you've completed out the storyline once, will go to Citadel once the hero class reaches above 50. So once you get level 50 on a hero class, even if it has not finished storyline yet, all of its EXP will go to Citadel. It's a little bit different than the first time around, where you have to unlock Citadel first. But every subsequent hero class does not actually need to finish a storyline to contribute EXP to Citadel. You just have to reach level 50. Though you have to have unlocked Citadel on at least one character first. Though generally, if you're rushing down storyline, you're going to have storyline done way beforehand. But if you're doing every side quest and every and doing a bunch of like PvP with it, you will reach level 50 before the end of storyline. But your EXP will go towards the Citadel. As long as you've already have it unlocked, which you do. I think they're pretty much dead. As long as he doesn't unburn, there we go. So we'll add a redeem code after this one. Or should we do it after the next one? We'll do it after the next one. Because that's the last arena we'll do. Then we'll finish out dailies, world event, and all that. Because I think my guild still needs some help with it. Let's see, I'll take that for now. Grab a little bit of green, get our explosion. Do Do I want to kill this? That's not even going to die, though. Though they're more threatening than the other two. Because all it did is just create a bunch of blue for us. I feel so tempted just to target blue right now. Almost anything we target will kill. Still going for it, though. There's enough skulls, you can't stop them all. Alright, one Bargus kills at this point. Problem is getting his mana. And a smash. He should be very dead. And now we do anything and he's dead. Here, I have Explosion. You meant Phoenicia because they both need... Yeah, they both do need a high amount of magic to work. Phoenicia, I feel like, slightly more so. There's just ways to chip Mother of Darkness into place. Between our Bleed and Rope Dart. You can normally chip them where you need them to be. Oh, wait. We're already on the final reward? Oh, I miscalculated earlier then. Oh, we don't need to be doing an arena right now then. Okay, well, I'll still draft it for tomorrow night then. Hold up. I did do the math wrong earlier. Because we're already on the 4th reward. Which means we only need 4 more arena runs, don't we? 2 tomorrow, 2 the other night. Oh, let's just still do our draft. Okay, then we'll get hand out a code then right now. But let's do this draft. I said we wouldn't repick at all. That includes taking this one right now. Forge, you have 1 billion durability. Unfortunately, your ability itself is awful. Deal 8 damage to an enemy boosted by blue allies and blue gems. If it was just blue allies and stopped there, that'd be horrible. But the fact that it does it based on blue gems means he's hitting for like 30 every cast. Gosh, it just keeps wanting to give it this time around. I kind of want to go Nyx just because of how much we need blues. Also, it would make a good first slot. Explode a gem, create a bunch of yellow. We don't have a guarantee we need yellow yet, so I'm probably just going for this and make it our first slot. We don't need armor. However, keeping this thing alive is probably very beneficial. Which makes me want to go for it. And then put that in second slot. Oh, and then we got Owl. Owl is actually really good. Oh, Dwarven Gate, though, too. Ooh. We'll probably go Owl, though. Committing all in for this thing. There's only one problem with this team. If that troop dies, we lose. Which almost makes me want to go Dwarven Gate just to make sure he doesn't die. Put the Dwarven Gate in front of it. And then have like a super ultra tanky team. I kind of want to go Snow Owl though. Destroy all purple gems, create 7 gems of a chosen color, which we do blue. Or yellow into itself. Or we could just never die. That's a hard choice. Good offense or literally never die. Given that that's our only damage source, I almost feel like going to never die option. I'm just slightly concerned with Snowy Owl. By the fact that we lack any other damage source. Yeah, we'll roll with this. This is very dependent on this thing not dying. That's our team now. Alright, well, we're done with Arena, I guess. I miscalculated earlier. We only need 4 more battles. We'll still probably do 3 and 3. Just to get the last offer. Or just do 1 on Sunday and ignore it. Because Arena's awful. That's fun. The payout is just ridiculously bad. Anyways, let's go clear out everything else. Before I do, I said I would hand out a code there. So let me go hand out the shiny code. Let's see. Go to there, go to there. Grab that, click the cut, click the save. And let me go get you guys this code. Code section, where are you? There you are. Keeps moving on me. Luckily I already have it all open from earlier this morning. Here you guys go. Also, hello Bushka, welcome. Also, hello David. There you guys go. There's a redeem code. Use on gemswar.com if the game code section. Your invite code will be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there is we put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Copy paste the random numbers in there. Start with VC. And it gives the same word as always. True treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls. Or sorry, not that one. It gives the other reward 500 souls, 25 gems, 5,000 gold. There you guys go. Enjoy. Okay, there was a question in there. Is there any reason to continue with the world events once your guild has gotten all the rewards? Nope. There is literally no reason at all to keep doing it. Unless you're going for leaderboard. How much is your Mother of Darkness hit? Mine is doing... That's not Mother of Darkness. Even though it says it is. Where's my Mother of Darkness team? There it is, Night Spider. We are hitting for 51. I don't have one Nisha, so 55. I'm not sure if those are counting my current Nishas. I assume they are. But if they are, it's 55. If it's not, then that's 12 higher than that, which would be 63. It's an easy way to tell. Just do it in a PvP battle. I'd have to switch the other one to a Nisha. I'll do one PvP battle real quick. Apparently against a Mithrilian. Oh, yeah, that's not in drop table anymore, by the way. Well, it is in drop table, but it's not the exclusive in drop table anymore. The chance that you would get it off a drop table right now, even though it is in drop table, is exceedingly unlikely, since every other mythic is also in drop table now. Like, you could open 20,000 gem keys and probably not get a copy of them. Just because it can drop any mythic in the game. Oh yeah, how much damage do I have? 57. But I think that's 55 when we got extra from something. Yeah, 55 damage is how much we have on Mother of Darkness. What did we get the extra 2 from? Oh, extra magic to all rogues. But yeah, we have 57. Oops, I forgot. You have 50% spell reduction, don't you? Wouldn't that be funny if he actually won because of that reduction? Me forgetting he has that reduction. And killing Rope Dart because of it. That'd be very sad if that's how we lose. Oh, it's very much possible. Oh, there's that useless summon it has. If nothing else, at least it's meat shielding. Oh, it's also blocking the purple I need to get Night Spider rolling again. Which is bad, because now it's going to gain enough durability. It's going to be a very weird battle. Luckily we got bleed, so I was going to get rid of barrier. I'm going to get Night Spider rolling again. Oh, you don't have enough damage yet. How about now? 60 is enough. What an extremely weird battle. At this point, Bleed's just going to chip it down to death. And this match. If it would ever stop shielding. Alright, there we go. I've done proper for the code, everyone. Yeah, 55 damage is how much I have on Mother of Darkness. Yep, 55. Plus whatever we get from the extra turns. Okay, let's go clear our dailies real quick. We got a pretty good one. Imperial, definitely don't want to pass up on that. Also, I forgot to finish out the 100 yellow kills yesterday, or 150, I mean. Completely forgot about it. Oh, we likely only missed out on about 20 gems, but they add up. Better than not ever getting lucky. So we're still ahead. Let's see, I'll take that over. Definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, we're going to be doing a lot of midday streams soon. We didn't this last week, nor this weekend. But next week, there's going to be so many things I want to stream between now and when we leave. There are several really big things happening. Noma Palooza for Gems of War. Puzzle Quest 3 getting a patch, which is insane whenever it happens, just because it's still in development. So a billion things happen every single time a patch happens. Like a really big one. Fall Guys should be getting Season 5, though it seems like they keep delaying it for like 3 or 4 times now. But supposedly it should be pretty soon. And Pokemon Unite, a new game that's coming out. Though it is initially coming out as a 2-month exclusive for Switch. But it will be out on mobile in September. It's releasing as a 2-month exclusive on Switch first. Let's see, we'll take that over. Though it does have cross-save and cross-progression. As well as cross-platform. That's cross-everything. Let's see. Throw that down. Hello, Tyrian! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, that was enough to one-shot. I guess it's the power of 4 magic, which is 8 damage. Makes all the difference. Oh gosh, it's gonna keep flashing all week and it's gonna annoy me. Because I'm gonna think every single time like, oh, I got something there. And it's like, nope. Nothing. Absolute nothing. Be a good chance Gems of War gets update next Tuesday. No official dates, but next Tuesday or the following Tuesday, very likely. And 100% before next season. But one of those Tuesdays is the most likely time for it. Same as Puzzle Quest 3. I believe they said 2 weeks ago it was going to be in 3 weeks. Pretty sure that's next week. It's either next week or the following week. Pretty much the exact time when Gems of War is supposed to be getting updated. Last time they both had a big update. It was at the exact same time, so it might happen again. Gosh, I'm pretty sure I've done that like 5 times just in the last 10 minutes. Clicking there thinking like, oh, there's something there, and then it's like, nope, nothing. It's just the unclaimed arena stuff. Also, I was doing some arena earlier. I mean, not arena, treasure hunt. I think we'll do some treasure hunt again. Because similar to how arenas basically going to be useless here forth after Nomapalooza starts, treasure hunts until they buff it are also going to be useless. So let me go do, I don't know, how much help does the guild need? I think they got it. Let's go do some treasure hunts. We got a double gem key earlier from one. Also, I've been playing them out normally just for the sake of it. It's not as good for loot, but it's good practice for when we need to for Monday videos, if nothing else. Or, you know, when the objective says to go do treasure hunts and forces us to go do treasure hunts. It makes us better at doing treasure hunts. Or would assume so. Playing treasure hunt would generally make you better at playing treasure hunts. It's generally how most things work. I probably want a silver off the sky. Upset moves slightly differently than I was expecting it to. I have a drop for it though. Not sure what I even want to move. How's there not a 5 times there? Yeah, this is basically the last or second to last weekend where treasure hunt is ever viable. Not like it barely even has been recently, but it is super not viable after next patch. Hopefully they plan an update for it soon. Biggest treasure hunt's basically dead. Or even more dead than it's already been. After next patch hits. Like, if you thought treasure hunt was dead now, wait till next patch. Where there's a 0% chance to get the new gnomes. They give you, like, infinite loot for 15 minutes straight. Yeah, this map is turning very bad very quick. Until that happened. No, it's still a pretty bad board setup right now. How's the middle so congested? It's the big problem here. Oh, that's not a move, is it? Thought that was a green chest there. $176 turns is the most he ever got. Nice. I can't remember if I've ever hit 200. I know in recent times I have yet to break 200. I'm pretty sure I have at one point. Got like a 250 something. I have a screenshot of it somewheres if I do. Somewhere is out there. Yeah, I'll take that, why not? Only problem is it leaves us with like no follow-up at all. Alright, we got a red chest. It's not really gonna help us too much though. But we got one singular red chest. Oh, I was hoping we'd have a gold follow-up. Oh, now we do. We did have a gold follow-up. Nice. Okay. That repaired us slightly. Hey, we got a vault after all. With the little vault sound effect. Can we double vault? I'm curious how many times we've double vaulted. I want to move that into... No! Sky, you ruined us! No! You ruined the setup. That's pretty bad, actually. Because now we're going to run out of turns very quickly. Unless we keep getting lucky like that. In which case we won't run out of turns. I really want to move these silvers and I can't. So I assumed I would be able to do something with gold there. Apparently I cannot. Oh, now I can. I wish these silvers were one lower. That's really bad that they're not. Those green chests are just kind of floating there doing nothing. Which is really bad right about now. Yeah, this looks like the end of the map. There's almost nothing we could do to come back from this. Nope, one turn left. Chance we can get any value is exceedingly unlikely. Did we get the double gem key? I don't think we did. Looks like souls. No, you can't even get souls from that. Oh, we did get the double gem key. Nice! That's the second time I got a double gem key today. 83 turns. Yeah, treasure map's not or treasure hunt's not completely useless. The biggest issue with treasure hunt is vaults are very underwhelming. Like if we don't get that double gem key drop, their drop table is just pitiful how little it gives. No, we've been getting really lucky. Actually, every vault we've gotten today has given us double gem key drop, which generally is not what happens. Very lucky with it so far today. Because that's literally the only drop you ever want to see from vaults. And it's also the only drop we've gotten from it today. Hey, that's what we need, a treasure hunt event. Like an arena event, but for treasure hunt. Pretty sure it'd be way better than the arena event. At least as far as overall loot. Though in all fairness, default treasure hunt is basically better loot than normal, what's it called? Normal, arena event. Also, it's a good practice for Puzzle Quest 3 as well. Not exactly the same. But it has that same premise of it's always your turn kind of gameplay. Which is quite a bit different than Gems of War, where you generally want to set up to have a bad following turn. Because the following turn is your enemy, not you going again. I don't have a way to move that. At least not a way I want to move it. I can move it, just not the way I want to. Like a little cascade there. I feel like we wasted too many turns just to do that. Do I combine this now? Yes. Because we get the extra turn there. Also moves the other thing really close together. Come on, gold. Do I not have any way to move that properly? There's one thing I could do with it though. I could do that and then move the other thing down. Then we do that. So we have... Oh, that red chest is nowhere near that other red chest, is it? Ooh, we're in a weird situation though. I'll take that first. Oh, I can't move the other thing I wanted to move though. After that occurred. I still want to do something with these gold normal chests down here. Doesn't look like it'll give it to me though. Oh, it's gotta be the wrong color chest, isn't it? Oh, we got a vault there though. Ooh, I can't move those other things together though now. We could do that. A lot of bags on the board right now. Get no way to combine them. Or at least no way to combine them for 5 times. Which is obviously the main way we'd want to do it. Oh, only 2 turns left. Very low. That makes up for it slightly low. There's so much bronze on this course right now. And now there's not. I really want to combine those together somehow. There's currently no way to do so. I feel like almost every move right now is bad. I got a really weird diagonal bag going on here that I can't do anything with. That's the end of the line. I was trying to do that to fix the board some, but we also didn't get lucky off the cascades by doing so. Nope. Oh, we got glory. No, only 40 glory. That's like nothing compared. We didn't even get a single gem. Like, this is how you're normally supposed to do it if you're looking for loot. You just go and just speed through it as much as possible while trying to get as many, your goal is to get as many, green chests as possible. Like, your aim is to get nothing but green chests. You don't want to combine them any higher than green chests, just get them to green chests. You just completely rush down the map and not care about anything else other than getting green chests. And that gives you the really good gem rate per hour. Whenever you hear me saying like it's like 50 to 70 per hour, this is generally what you would do. Because ever since they added 4 times speed, there's really no point in thinking out your move anymore. Because vaults don't give enough loot to justify actually thinking out your moves. To the point where this is just how you get the best loot. Just get a bunch of those chests. And then boom. Oh, we still have 1 move left. Couple moves actually. There we go. And then we get like 2 or 3 gems. Boom, 2 gems. That's how you're supposed to do treasure maps in the current state of the game. Well, not supposed to, but that's the way that you get like 60 plus gems per hour from it. Let's play one more map for real. Yeah, it is a lot more fun just messing with all of it. And the loot's much better for it too. I just wish it was more rewarding to actually play it out legitimately. They need to buff the loot that vaults give to do that. Also, there used to be some kind of like double chest mechanic. I'm not sure if that's still in this mode. Or if you take them a certain way and get enough of them chained, it actually gives you 2 chests. I haven't seen it in ages. I'm never sure if that's still even a thing anymore. Because I know when you do a 5 times off, it still only gives you 1. Let's see. We'll take that over. Yeah, it would be cool if I had a leaderboard. I have suggested it before. For them to add a leaderboard for this. The main reason they haven't is because of hackers. Treasure Hunt is the most hacked location in the game. For quite a few reasons. Which is why they've never made a leaderboard for it. Or I assume is the main reason why they've never made a leaderboard for it. Let's see. What are they doing to treasure hunt? There's been people who have found ways to hack the resources to be literally anything. Like, you could change a bronze coin to be, like, 10 vault keys. Though, of course, those accounts get banned pretty quickly. It's also harder for them to track since it's not part of, like, the main game. It's just, like, a little side thingy. And a few other issues with it. Though, assumably, all of them have been banned by this point. That still happens. It's also the easiest location to hack, since you can't really lose. You can literally just have a bot just constantly doing it. Because unlike a normal battle, there's no lose condition. There's only just winning less. It's not possible to lose. Shiny vault. Fortunately, I feel like the rest of the board is all over the place. I feel like we could almost do something with these bronze coins, but they're just ever so barely out of reach of being able to do anything. Oh, I didn't get gold off the sky. move that down. We don't have a way to move it down, do we? No, I could... no, that's not going to be worth taking 3 turns to do. Nice little 5 times there. Oh no, the cascade from Sky ruined it. Oh, I had a 5 times there. No, whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh, we kind of need that too. Don't miss that 5 times. Let's see. Take that over for now. Oh no, that moved it too far, so I couldn't get a turn from it. No. Very unfortunate. This would have hurt if we actually needed a double vault. That is so absurdly close to double vault. Oh, it converts the other thing first. Whoops. I think we got gem keys from, or gems from the thing. Oh no, we got 6 glory keys. 5 gems from everything else. I'll do rush on this one. Rush is still the way to go. Ever since they added speed to the game, there's no point in not doing rush anymore. It is the only strategy. Oddly enough, this was never a strategy prior to speed being in the game. But ever since speed, it's not worth thinking. Just let the map play itself. And look at that. We almost matched the loot of that other map within like 1 minute, not even. We only got 1 that time. Oh, we didn't get a single gem that time. Aw. 0 gems. Compared to Tribute 2, this game mode is starting to seem way less too. Because a lot of the loot that you get from it, like the only unique thing that it doesn't have compared to Tribute, I think, is like, what, trade stones? Or if you get super lucky with glory keys or gem keys, but you get normal gold keys instead to make up for it. But, yeah, it's pretty much like the same as taking Tribute. Which has made taking these a lot less incentive, since the trade stones are useless this late in the game, and every other loot you just get off a tribute anyways. So it's normally just better waiting for tribute than playing treasure hunt. Oh, I did not mean to combine that. No, I just devalued my value. We got 50 souls for it instead of the gems we could have gotten. No, we still got 2 gems. But I'm still curious what they'll do if they ever rework Treasure Hunt. Treasure Hunt is a kind of a weird situation because it's a bad location to farm overall, yet it is also the quickest gem rate in the entire game, which is a very weird combination, and that is the highest rate for the premium currency in the game as far as infinite methods are concerned, yet is also simultaneously a really bad location to farm, which is seemingly kind of counterproductive. Or that combination. This seems kind of weird to even be a thing. But it is a thing. The highest rate of gems, but also a horrible place to farm. That's, if you've really needed gems, it's a perfectly fine place to farm, though. It's just later in the game, you very rarely need that many gems in a pinch. Where you'd want to go out of your way for hours just for a couple hundred gems. There are very few situations this late in the game where that is justifiable these days. Oh no, I got a red chest on accident. Whoops. I have failed. 3 gems. Man, anyways. And then we get 1 tribute and basically get all the treasure hunts we just did in 1 single click. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about how many, not counting the 2 gem key drop we got from the 1 vault, as well as the one earlier. But yeah, look at that. That's basically all the treasure hunts we did this stream, not counting the 2 gem key drop from a vault. Oh, sorry, what was your Puzzle Quest 3 question? Also, if anyone else has questions, let me know. Rogue, what was your question as well? What's the best spell for... I sometimes overly focus when I do treasure hunt, because you have to take so quickly. Puzzle Quest 3 question. What's the best spell for Berserker class? Berserker is really exceedingly bad. Its best spell is the one it gets at level 50. Its other best spell is the one that it starts with spin attack. The other best spell are the ones that you get automatically just from the random drop table. Like using Ice Storm is actually pretty good on him if you're doing a red-blue build, like double red, double blue. The most needed spell for him is Ice Storm because it has Explosion. Explosion's really good because when he makes a Berserker gem, you have to explode it in order to, or match it in order for it to take effect. And if you run double red into double blue, it works for a pretty good combination with Ice Storm if you have it leveled, or have a copy of it at a decent rarity, I mean. You don't need it leveled. Let's see. Though you do need that, like, uncommon or higher. Let's see. What are they doing to treasure hunt? They're not buffing it at all. The problem is they're not doing anything to it, and them not doing anything to it's going to make it really bad value once next patch comes. So we're going to be doing it some this weekend, like we did earlier this morning as well as right now. Because if, assuming we get a patch on Tuesday, not counting whenever they do a, you know, a Monday objective that forced us to do treasure maps, we're basically never playing a treasure map again until they buff it, or until Monday forces us to do it again. Also, hello, Jason, after next patch comes in, that is. Rogue, what was your question? Let's see, you're still worth blowing your event keys next week in hopes of the Possessed King, even though you got Mother of Darkness. I don't know, it depends how much you want Possessed King. I personally wouldn't. I feel like I never use Possessed King personally. Even though a lot of people put it in S tier. I like never touch it ever. Mother of Darkness I personally feel like is the better one of the 2 for sure these days. Ever since the Rogue Spider team. And that's the only one you need in order to get it to 20 star, or to its max stars. Like, you can get 21, or you can get a 20 star Darkstone without having Possessed King. Everything you need to get 20 star is accessible without having Possessed King. So if you have literally everything but Possessed King, you can still get 20 star for the extra magic. So already having Mother of Darkness makes it a lot less incentive to go use event keys for Possessed King. A lot less of a need to do so. But any other questions, anyone, before we head out for tonight? Let's see. What are the other hero gems going to be? We're getting some kind of potion one. We're getting some kind of potion one that creates a bunch of mana of whatever its color is next patch. Oh, that's what someone said. I haven't actually, you know, we haven't seen it yet. No official post. Plus, it might get tweaked before release, of course. Especially once this next patch hits. It's probably going to tweak what its description is, because it might rebalance it a bit. But it seems like something that's going to create something that creates mana, basically. A bunch of gems. Like a little potion thing, and then it breaks, and then it creates a bunch of gems. Exactly how many could vary based on how they plan on balancing it before its release. But it's basically a potion gem that creates a bunch of gems. And it does it based on the color of the potion, because apparently there's going to be 6 different color potions. 1 per thingy. I'm pretty sure it's not a skull-related one. That'd be a lot of skulls. Well, wait, there was a second question inside the other one? Let's see. Any suggestions, if not, for what? I was thinking Zolcarry. Oh, where you should spend event keys? Yeah, if you don't have Zolcarry, if you don't have Weaver yet, Zolcarry is a pretty good option. Arachnian Weaver is a very nice option. Actually, it's very similar to Mother of Darkness as well. We were mentioning that earlier this stream. But, yeah, it's really good for Guild Wars. Like, it's pretty much auto-win green, yellow, and purple day. for the most part, just having a single maxed out Weaver on your team. Just because of how ridiculously good a web spinner summon is. Though you do need a kill to get it, but it still normally works out. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be calling it a night for now. We will be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll do more Arena. We'll probably do a little bit more treasure hunt, since it'll probably be quite some time before we really get to it again. Aside from when Mondays force us to. Because assuming patch is next Tuesday, which it might not be. It could be next Tuesday, it could be the following Tuesday. No, it's definitely soon. It's definitely this month. Yeah, once that happens, we're pretty much going to be doing a lot of quick kill, like Dust Devil stuff, in order to not only farm XP, but to go find those new gnomes, because it's going to be very, very important to get those new scrolls. Like, getting them is just absurdly good loot now. It's almost like getting a Vault Key, except you need 4 different parts before you can use the Vault Key. It's kind of like an epic Vault Key, but it's separated into 4 parts. Kind of. Oh no, that's not a proper equivalent. I'm not sure. There's like no exact equivalence to it in the game. But you basically get 4 parts. Once you get those 4 parts, you get 15 minutes of very high amount of loot, which you generally would want to save for a vault event, even if you get it prior. Though if we do get it prior, we'll probably show it just for the sake of showing it. But you do generally want to save them for vault event because the the Vault Key increase should apply to the Gnomapalooza, which of course is very beneficial. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you guys soon. Best of luck with Arena.